I'm a photographer from the Virgin Islands, visiting this beautiful little city called Kennesaw here. Kennesaw grounds here in Kennnesaw City. It's interesting because they have a brand new development. They have what I call it, they have beautiful landmark that is created here. And if you ever get opportunity, come out and see this, what they have done to Kennesaw. They've improved the place so dramatically that you wouldn't recognize it if you've been here about a year ago. So I'm gonna scan my camera around to the grounds itself. These are the large scale, walking areas that you can come and you can actually walk your dog. And then they have a beautiful coliseum somewhere around here, so I'm going to focus on that. And then I'm going to switch my camera around. This is a new bridge they have here that you can walk across and go into this compound. I'm going to see exactly what's in the compound, but anyway, it's a little overcast today, but in spite of it all, it's a good time to come out. The sun is finally making its way out, so that's a good sign here in Kennesaw grounds. Yeah, I'll be walking across this beautiful bridge here, downtown Kennesaw, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna find in here, but I'm on an exploratory type adventure today, so I'm interested to find out what's down here. So I'm gonna find out what's in this beautiful place called Kennesaw. I'm gonna tell you, you're not from here, huh? You're not from here, right? Huh? You're not from Kennesaw, right?
I am not from Kennesaw.
Huh?
I'm not from Kennesaw.
I can tell you like me. You're actually exploring this beautiful place. What attracted you to this beautiful place?
I just come out here and visit.
Oh, you coming from someplace else and visiting? Yeah. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. From what, Atlanta? Oh, beautiful place called Kennesaw. All right. Now, it's amazing what they did here. They seem like they have a beautiful, what I call it, nice arcade, nice trees, nice grounds that you want to come out and be part of here in Kennesaw. So that's what I'm doing today, enjoying these grounds of Kennesaw here. And see if I can interact with someone. Yeah, these are beautiful grounds. You want to come out and participate in them because they're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Look at this site here. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's pretty. Yeah, so Kennesaw, they have done a whole lot to this place. They have turned it into a tourist attraction on these marvelous ground. So you need to come out and see it. Kind of like spin my camera around. See if I can capture the essence of this beautiful place called Kennesaw. And come up with something I can say I have shot here on these grounds here in Kennesaw. Yeah, Kennesaw, my place to be today. It's in Kennesaw, Georgia. They have now put in what we call a coliseum, where you can come and have entertainment. So Kennesaw has come a long way as far as development. So I love this. Yeah, I love these grounds. See, look at it. You come in here and you got to come across a bridge, and I love how they put these beautiful trees here. You have to come and see it for yourself, but it's beautiful. One of the tallest trees here in Kennesaw. But anyway, these are the grounds in Kennesaw I'm showcasing today. The new grounds, I will say. It's called, the Piedmont Amphitheater at the depot here in Kennesaw, Georgia. It's pretty. You have to come and see it for yourself. I'm going to spin my camera around and get a broad shot of the Piedmont Bank Amphitheater here in Kennesaw. The grounds are immaculate. The landscaping and structures of the amphitheater is pretty significant. So I will say I find myself right by the Piedmont. It's called the Piedmont. The Piedmont Amphitheater. I guess the Piedmont Bank. Piedmont Bank is the one that actually spent some money in developing this place called Kennesaw New Area. Like I said, you got to come out here and see it for yourself. You'll say, well, this is a beautiful place, and I'm glad I came out and see it, because it's such a beauty to take pictures of. And they're doing the same thing in all these little small towns, rejuvenating the cities. The thing that caught my eye is this beautiful tree here. This beautiful tree here that lined the stairwell, and I want to see what's beyond it. But this beautiful tree here is one of the highlights for photographer today. Right here. The grounds themselves is massive. I didn't realize the grounds were so plentiful, but the grounds are plentiful. And this is a shot from walking into the park itself. And then here's a shot of the grounds here in Kennesaw. All this is a new development here, so you need to come out and see it. Anyway, this is Kennesaw. Beautiful grounds, beautiful design place. Yeah, these are the grounds of beautiful new development here in Kennesaw. Beautiful development. Take my camera, scan around here and take a view of the sites. Yeah, this is Kennesaw new development here. Looking from this direction and taking these beautiful pictures today of what I saw here in this beautiful place called Kennesaw New Amphitheater. new grounds and amphitheater here in Kennesaw. So if you ever get the opportunity, come out and showcase this place here. As I spin my camera around here, you will see this magnificent, nice design type landscape here in Kennesaw. I like how they kept their 100-year-old trees. They didn't get rid of them. They kept them intact, and that's what makes things beautiful. You know, you keep beautiful things intact, beautiful landscape intact, and you work around them to showcase the beauty of it. 2 days of fall here in Kennesaw. It's the fall here in Kennesaw, really, depicting the sun finally comes out. I'm using my 20mm lens here, trying to capture the beautiful landmass with the beautiful apartment buildings in the distance here in Kennesaw. Again, if you have an opportunity, come on out to Kennesaw and be part of this beauty here that we call Kennesaw. This is a marvelous ground here. That you want to come and shoot pictures of. This is a wide shot here of the ground, and the bridge is in the distance. So as I mosey on out, how you doing? Out across here, I'll be fascinated too. All right, go ahead, little guy. You from Kennesaw, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful place, ain't it?
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Try to get in a little conversation with someone. But people here outdoor walking around and doing their thing. So it's a marvelous bridge. It's part of the development here. And you got my Panasonic 20mm capturing the essence of it all from this angle. And this angle. Kennesaw, my place. It's a nice place to come and partake of it. If you've never been here, or if you've been here a year ago, you'll be surprised what they have done with this place. This new development alone so makes it attractive here to come and visit. Again, this is Kennesaw, Georgia. I call myself today out here in this beautiful place called Kennesaw, Georgia. Come and see it. Come and see it. You won't be remiss if you don't come out here. If you come out here and you don't take some of these beautiful pictures of this area. I can see my camera is a little not level, so I'm going to go back and I want level shots here in my video, so it's always nice to take these beautiful shots of this particular area, and then you can have it in your archive, because your archive is what's significant about taking pictures. People tend to walk the dog in these areas. I'm looking out for poop. So anyway, this is a landscape shot from the eastern end capturing the weeds itself. I call them weeds, but actually they look like oats or wheat plants here. I'm not sure what kind of plants they are, but they have this little seem like wheat plant. But anyway, my concept is to capture it. Beautiful shot here. Beautiful shot here of Kennesaw grounds. It behooves me, if I do not take a shot, be part of this photograph here, looking into the compound of Kennesaw. You have to come and see it. So all I gotta say, it has changed for the better as far as landscaping. Look at this tree here. I must say, yeah, anyway, this is a place called Kennesaw Park. Plaster myself on one of these benches here and see if I can do some interpretation of this beautiful city. It is a nice sunny day today, and I find myself in a place called Kennesaw, Georgia. This area is a new development. It's one of the places that took off from the concept that's actually materializing around northern Georgia, in all the small towns. They're knocking down the old, and they put in new coliseum, new amphitheaters, new grounds. It's almost synonymous to Powder Spring, Douglasville, Smyrna. I haven't seen this kind of development in Villarica or Austell. I'm not sure what is so far behind, but that's what's attractive about it. Having a beautiful amphitheater in the middle of downtown so you can have concerts and people can come out and enjoy themselves. Kennesaw grounds here, in Georgia. Kennesaw grounds here in Georgia. Beautiful place to come and see and take pictures of. You won't be remiss if you come out and spend a day out here taking beautiful pictures of this area. I'm telling you, you wouldn't. It's something that you'll appreciate in your campus. City of Kennesaw, Georgia. That big tree is what symbolizes Kennesaw. That big tree there. As I walk down into the historical perspective of this area, I want to see what I'm going to come up with. Right down there. Yeah. Kennesaw historical site here. Place to come and take pictures of. Place to come and see things. Kennesaw grounds. Come and see it. Kennesaw grounds this morning. Had a lot of rain last night, not yesterday, but today it's a good day to come out and shoot video. Yeah, what can I say? What can I say that I haven't already said about this place? I love what it did. I love the significance of knowing that you actually can come and be part of all of this beauty that's before us. I'm gonna spin my camera to amphitheater site here and see if I can come up with some. And right in the middle here, the square, they have their Christmas tree plant, Christmas tree carriage that's symbolized of the holiday that's coming upon us called Christmas. These grounds immaculate. Seem like they have artificial turf, artificial grass in here. That's a lot of money there, but I guess the county have that money. Kennesaw has the money to spend or to burn. So this is the auditorium here that you will see if you, it's called the City of Kennesaw, honoring our heritage, forging our future. That's what they say here in Kennesaw. So I'm gonna get a little closer to the auditorium and maybe walk up on it just to say I've been here. Yeah. Just to say I've been here in these grounds here in Kennesaw. I'm gonna kind of like walk up on top of it and see if I can put myself in that shot here in Kennesaw. Sometimes you can't see too much from these small grounds, but I'm gonna try to take this wide shot of the grounds of Kennesaw from this perspective. Anyway, here am I capturing the wide grounds of Kennesaw. Capturing the wide grounds of Kennesaw here today. This is a landscape shot with my GH2 20mm lens, 21.7 here on these grounds. It's a nice, interesting place to come and shoot them. Anyway, this is the grounds of Kennesaw. Today I spend my day out here. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of November, showcasing this beautiful place called Kennesaw, Georgia. This is actually one of the original homes here on the site of a Lucy's Hotel that was once situated here before the Civil War. I don't think it was spared. No, it was burned down. But anyway, so this is it. The Lucy's Hotel here in Kennesaw, Georgia. Again, I'm gonna spin my camera around to capture not only the landscape here, but the original building called the depot. This is the depot of Kennesaw. It was once a bustling train depot here in this particular area. The trains still come through here, but as you can see, no passenger train comes by. So, but there used to be a passenger route here on these ground called Kennesaw. These are the Christmas decoration with the depiction of a sleigh here in Kennesaw. Lots of people seem to come out and walk these sites. So I'm doing just that today. They're out here enjoying their city called Kennesaw here in Georgia. I'm being part of it too. I'm gonna walk down, see what the historical aspects of it look like. And I can't get enough of it. I'm showcasing it today. When you're showcasing something, you can't get enough of it, but I'm gonna go down there and do my shot down there and see what historically the distance look like down there. So, where am I? Yeah, I'm right here in this beautiful place called Kennesaw Grounds. Good place to come out and work out. Good place to come out and say you've been here and take pictures of the area. On my way out of this grounds called the Piedmont place here. Yeah, these are the grounds here of Kennesaw site. Yeah, these are the grounds, Kennesaw site here that I'm showcasing. This historical part of it. There used to be once upon a time, like I said earlier in my video, a train depot. I don't know if it's a progressive city, but it's always good to come out and see it anyway, even though it may not be a progressive city. These are what the grounds look like here from a man-made Coliseum type setting, and I'm gonna try to be part of it today as I stand in front of the landscape here of Kennesaw grounds. This is the amphitheater stairs they put in here, and it's called Big Shanty 20 minutes for breakfast. Conductor Fuller announcement upon arriving at Big Shanty Saturday, April 1862. That's a significant thing here that depicting the railroad. These are the grounds. That's what it looks like, depicting Kennesaw sites. Anyway, Kennesaw also is known for its historical locomotive chase that actually transpired here during the Civil War. These pictures on the wall is a depiction of Kennesaw then and Kennesaw in the past. So as I walk through here, I'm going to try to capture the essence of Kennesaw area here in Kennesaw, Georgia. Anyway, so we call the locomotive chase depiction of Kennesaw here. Anyway, this is a depiction of Kennesaw locomotive chase that actually transpired here on these grounds. It said the end of the chase, jump off, scatter everybody here, Kennesaw locomotive chase here in Georgia. It has some significant meaning behind this chase. There was some northern sympathizers came down here, and the objective is to try to end the war in Georgia. So they hijacked one of the train called the General, and they tried to disrupt the Confederate supply to Atlanta. The Confederates got a hold of it, and they set out to recapture the train. So what it did, they blocked the railroads with lumber, and eventually the train couldn't go anywhere, and those individuals captured and sentenced. As you can hear, Kennesaw is synonymous with train. One of them that's coming through right now here. One of the trains that's coming through here, Kennesaw, Georgia. You can hear the train moving through here, but this is what the grounds look like here in Kennesaw, Georgia. You gotta come out and see it and be part of it. Anyway, this is it. This is Kennesaw. Depiction of the locomotive chase that took place in this area. Part of their history. Part of their history. Part of stuff that symbolized what happened here. So, if you're a historian like I am, you'll be happy to be able to capture these scenarios that actually happened here in the city of Kennesaw. Kennesaw, beautiful scenery today. Beautiful place to come out and shoot. Beautiful place to be part of in history. Yeah, so the train is coming through, and I'm walking back down into the historical perspective of it, and I'm coming back, but I'm going to capture the little miniature coliseum that they have here in this area. Yeah, these are the grounds you want to be part of. You want to be able to showcase these grounds here, and indicating what actually happened. Finally, the train is recaptured, and it's called Kingston Station. It was known as Kingston Station back then in Kennesaw. So here's the defenders of the train right here. That's all pissed. They got the gun because yeah, the train was stolen, so everybody and the brother brought out a gun to recapture the train that was stolen from them, called the General, here in a place called Kennesaw, Georgia. Kennesaw, Georgia, my place. Come and see it. Kennesaw, Georgia. This is a depiction of the train returning to the Confederate hands here in Georgia. They end up fighting a battle, and in the background we have Kennesaw Mountain, the Union soldiers in blue. So I'm not sure, but anyway, eventually the train was recaptured and returned to the Confederacy. That's a depiction of the train itself called the General up there, and I'm trying to capture it. And this is a beautiful little landscape area. This is actually a little coliseum here with a stairwell and people coming through it, so I'm gonna capture it in my video. So see if I can get a conversation. Anyway, I didn't get that conversation there. It's a beautiful conversation, but I didn't get it. Sometimes you gotta watch your camera, but I didn't get it, so anyway, I missed that opportunity. But anyway, so this is there. It said Big Shanty 28 minutes for breakfast. Conductor Fuller announcement upon arriving at Big Shanty Saturday, April the 12th, 1862, 6 a.m. So this whole entire stuff here symbolized the whole concept of the train itself coming through here as a breakfast stop in the city. So anyway, this is it, and I'm going to head out and head back through this. This is the other aspects of Kennesaw, with this massive Christmas tree, and again the depiction of the different signs here in Kennesaw as I travel around it. It's interesting to be part of. And this is Kennesaw for you. So I'm gonna try to capture myself as I walk into the city here called Kennesaw. This is walking into the city of Kennesaw, not knowing what I'm gonna find in here, but it's a beautiful place here to come and be part of here in Kennesaw. I think this is a beautiful place to try to capture. Hey, so what attracted you to this beautiful city of Kennesaw?
We live here.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah.
So what was the inception of this beautiful design? Was this just spontaneously came about, or it was in the works?
I have no idea. I just moved here.
Oh, you just moved here from somewhere else?
Yeah.
Because you know what, reason why I'm saying that, right? It's so, I was here 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And the transformation
Oh, really?
had, you know, like
In 2 years?
amphitheater,
Really?
Piedmont,
Because that just opened.
all that stuff is new.
Yeah.
And it transform a little sleepy town
Yep.
into amenity
Yep.
that a photographer can come.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you live here now.
I live here now.
So what inspired you to move to this beautiful city?
My husband got transferred here, and it's
Well-
close to his work.
Oh, so you're the military.
No.
Oh,
Just corporate. And we didn't want him to have a huge commute, and he's in Marietta, and this.
oh, you know, I run into another young lady, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "See, you from Kennesaw?" I thought she said she worked for the city, right? And I was picking her brain
Yeah.
about the historical perspective of it. I said, no, I transplanted to work. All right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Yeah, so it's beautiful. You gotta come and see it. It's one of those areas that you want to have in your pictures of Kennesaw. Kennesaw have a different area, different people, different landmass. So, like I said, I'm out here for the day, capturing this beautiful place called Kennnesaw, Georgia, and see if I can come up with a conversation or something. But some people, it's not really that populated. As far as these are some of the apartments that are called Crickle Bakery and Biscuit in Kennesaw. I'm spending the day here just to see what I can come up with in this particular city called Kennesaw. And if you can see, it's one of those towns that I've been here a couple times, but there's always something different you want to capture in any cities you go to. I have something significant every time you come to it, and it's no different today. You have Barney's Social Bar, the downtown area. So Kennesaw had a different perspective, but now it's transplanted into something different. So I'm going to walk down here. This entrance of the tunnel here that I'm capturing here in Kennesaw, and you will see that the landmass is still here. Christmas tree is still here, and the city is still here. Big tree is still here, and the restaurant, the burger place is still here. The downtown street is symbolizing the old with the new. So Kennesaw 1885. 1885 was established here. It's called a grill here in Kennesaw. If you ever come down to this city, you want to go up there. It seems like they have a beautiful hamburgers up there. You can come up there and eat in that place here called Kennesaw. So anyway, so yeah, this is downtown Kennesaw. It's on the crest of a new development, new scenery, new landmass, new houses, new sleeping people in this particular area called Kennnesaw City. This place is called the Depot, the Burger. It's a natural burgers. It's the 1885 grill here in Kennesaw. So you want to come out. This is what I call the a place over there, Centennial Park here in Kennesaw. And this is a magnificent building here that you want to take a picture of downtown Kennesaw. It's called a Centennial Building, and as I move my camera around, I'm capturing the essence of what's here in Kennesaw. This is the historical part of it. If you ever here and you come across the street here, you will know you're in Kennesaw. So I'm going to try to walk across this street here, downtown Kennesaw, and then try to capture the Centennial Park over there and this wild man place in Kennesaw. So my story of Kennesaw is coming to an end, but I must say it's a place that you want to come out and showcase here in this city. It's Kennesaw. There's an entrance to the Centennial Park here. I couldn't come unless I take a picture of the place, even though I have so many pictures of it. It's called the Centennial Place here in Kennesaw. We have a heavy set lady coming down here, but this is what we call the Kennesaw Centennial Park here in Kennesaw. That's the unique thing about this park. It has some kind of meaning behind of it, but it's called the Centennial Park here in Kennesaw. It said that this particular site, Veteran Memorial, for those who have honorably served in the armed forces of the United States of America, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness have been preserved. Dedicated May 18, 1991, the city of Kennesaw, Georgia. So that's where I find myself today, out here in the city of Kennesaw, Georgia, moseying around the city, capturing all I want to capture here, and showcasing the city as I see it. It's an interesting city. You just come out and see it. These are actually the grounds of Kennesaw Centennial Park. As you notice, they said the Andrew raid about 6 a.m. April 12, 1862, a federal spy and a contraband merchant, James J. Andrew of Kentucky, together with 18 soldiers and 1 civilian of the Ohio Caesar locomotive general and 3 boxcars, while the train crew and passengers were breakfasting at the Lucy Hotel, intending to subordinate the state railroad between Atlanta and Chattanooga. The raiders steamed north to destroy track and burn bridges. They were foiled in their attempt by the persistent pursuit of Captain W.A. Fuller, conductor of the train, Jeff Kane, fireman, and Anthony Murphy of the Atlanta Railroad shop after a chase of about 87 miles. That's a long chase here along these areas here. And right here is where they was having breakfast here at the Lucy Hotel. William A. Fuller, 1838 to 1910, Captain Independent State Trooper of Georgia and conductor of a state-owned Western Atlantic Railroad. The general here was the target marked the spot where the locomotive general was captured by Andrew Raiders morning of April 12th here in Georgia. So we can see Kennesaw has some historical perspective to it. You just got to come out and see it and be part of it. My story ends as I walk across this track here, and these railroads are still here. They're still part of the landscape of Kennesaw. Depicting the sights here in the distance. This is the Southern Museum here in Georgia. I'll see if I can capture myself in front of a Southern Museum here in Georgia. And that's the end. It's going to be the end of my excursion around this particular place called Kennesaw place here in Kennesaw, Georgia. People out here soaking up the sun. Yeah, this is my story, and this wide shot of Kennesaw, new development here in Kennesaw. Someplace you want to come out and be part of, showcasing Kennesaw. So my story gonna end right here in these beautiful grounds here in Kennesaw. Someplace that you come out and have a lot of fun with your youngsters, and do your thing here on these grounds here, Kennesaw. It seems like a lot of youngsters occupy the space, young adults, so it's a good place. Come and shoot video if you want to learn about Kennesaw itself and the historical site of this particular area. So this is Kennesaw from my perspective here as I travel through it. Yeah, Kennesaw, my place. Kennesaw, where I was today. Kennesaw, historical perspective. It's called the ice cream raisin here in Kennesaw, Georgia. So I'm heading up to another vineyard after capturing the beautiful scenery of Kennesaw and hoping that my whole entire message of a so progressive town, I can call it progressive town because I don't know, but my whole message of what I saw here and captured, to take the picture, but State Road 41 here in Kennesaw, Georgia. It's been a beautiful place today to shoot this video, and if you can see, you will see the beautiful grounds that they have. Also, it's synonymous of Kennesaw and its progressive stand. So the grounds themselves are immaculate. The landscape is phenomenal. So anyway, I'm heading out. Can't get enough of this place, but yes, someplace you want to capture an excursion around this place here called Atlanta. You want to climb the hills just to say I've been here. There's something in Atlanta. Beautiful sight though. I gotta switch the train in the distance. But anyway, there's the city of Atlanta down there. So I'm here today. What I'm gonna find out in my quest to capture the scenery around this place called Kennesaw Mountain. I bet you there's something beautiful up there, but I'm gonna find out right now what's up there. This beautiful hike that I took to come up here. And this battle here depicted here on these grounds here. We're looking at the city of Atlanta. Again, here's some of the cannon depicted here in this battle here in Kennesaw Mountain, Georgia. I'm gonna climb up the hill, see what's up there. See what's up there on this mountain called Kennesaw National Park Battlefield. Yeah, National Park. Battlefield here in Georgia that I'm depicting here in my video today. Not sure what's beyond that, but I'll find out when I get there up here. From this perspective, somebody seemed like they ran up here, but that's what it looks like on my excursion of National Park, Kennesaw National Park Battlefield here. Nice afternoon, and I'm part of this excursion walking through this place. Were you guys ever in war?
What's that?
You ever been in the military?
Oh yeah, I'm active duty.
Could you imagine the cry of the soldiers on different sides? I was in the Navy fighting in this battle on top of this hill. Could you imagine it? Believing that you aim to battle, but you don't believe you're going to die, right?
Right.
So you're fighting for whatever cause you're fighting. But the thing I don't understand about this battle, right, is that if the mountain is fortified, the Confederacy is dug in. Dug in, right? And it's a hill. They got kind of pointing down at me, right? Why would Sherman give the order to charge and take this mountain?
And he probably waited and created a barricade so they couldn't get any supplies. Waited days, weeks before he gave so they were demoralized.
Okay.
So they were weaker.
So you think that's what it was? They were demoralized. But they fought.
Hungry, tired.
Okay, I got your point, because someone told me I'm a historian too, so I talk to people, right? They said the reason why Sherman did it, right? Yeah. Is because he had the numbers.
Yeah, he probably had the numbers too.
And the numbers meaning that he didn't mind sacrificing the body to achieve his objective. So he sent these men into battle for a cause, and the people who was entrenched saying, look here, this is my country. I'm entrenched. You coming into my country, even though it's the same United States of America, right? You're trying to take it. I'm not going to let you take it. So the old man, the young man, all of them die in that battle. But I can hear the cry now of the guys.
They probably saw the army too. They were scared.
Huh?
They were scared.
I would say because they were young. A lot of them was young. Yeah. Because could you imagine? I mean, I've been in the Navy, so I was behind. I was the electrician with the guy in the switchboard, right? So I've never been you know,
Yeah,
act.
I'm active duty Army. I've been to Iraq. I've been to Afghanistan.
Yeah, but I never been there. My brothers, right? Two brothers was drafted in the Army, and I was in the Navy. My other brother was in the Navy. The other one was in the Air Force. So I can't imagine what it's like on a Marine. What it's like to be underground.
See, that was a mistake we made in Afghanistan and Iraq, right? Like we thought overwhelming numbers
I'm listening. Yeah.
was going to do the job, right?
Okay,
but we didn't understand how they fought.
Oh, okay.
They fought with their guerrilla.
Because why? You know why?
Because we have a mindset of
that was their home.
Yeah, that was their home.
Yeah, and if someone invading your home, you're gonna fight stronger, right? And sometimes people don't understand the concept. They figure that the people who actually is in a battle should give up, but we're not gonna give up. If someone invade us, right? We're gonna fight, last straw. So those people who fought in Afghanistan and Iraq, they was being invaded. So, and the other war that I thought was kind of strange, it was the Vietnam War.
Oh yeah, that one too.
And I don't understand why that one was fought except for to support the ally, which was the French. But the French was already defeated. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, there is more that goes behind that.
The oil and stuff like that.
Well, just ideologies, right? So you had the communist Marxist ideology.
Okay,
right?
I understand that.
And Vietnam was like a middle ground.
Okay.
Right, where you had China in the north, all them coming down, right?
Yeah.
With their ideology.
Yeah.
And we were like, how long how far
are we gonna let this go?
our Western ideals
Gonna deteriorate.
Communism spread.
Yeah. But you know what's strange? I'm gonna tell you what's strange about that, right?
They view it as a slippery slope.
Yeah,
right?
but the Viet Congs, right? Again, I saw that. You ever saw this movie called Soldier Story? Well, that Viet Cong general, he dug in there, and he was in the trench, and he was in the what we call the cave, and all the time the American think that was winning the battle, but it wasn't winning the battle.
Right, because they weren't even close to the
They
army.
weren't close to it, right? But the irony behind it is this, right? In spite of all of that, what happened? Vietnam, China, Russia, still communist, and we still
So the other part of that,
we still trading with them.
Let me see here. So Vietnam was the 60s, right?
Yeah.
So that was Lyndon Johnson.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the other thing that hindered us from winning that war was
protest.
Lyndon Johnson had kept control of the generals in his fist.
Instead of letting them go.
Instead of letting them do what generals do, right? He wouldn't let them do anything without his explicit
permission.
Approval.
I got you.
So he was doing just enough. Right.
To face value.
Right.
Yeah.
If he'd let him go.
Right? They may have.
That'd have been a quick war. We'd been done in our way.
Yeah.
Right.
But I said, but before him, there were so many people.
Yeah.
It wasn't him. He came in at the end.
He was there at the end, but I mean, Kennedy didn't have much time in the beginning.
Yeah, I understand that. I was questioning those entire battles, because it seemed to me like they kind of was fought for ideology, and war still being fought today for ideology. And sometimes when you fight a war for ideology, I will say that the defense contractor is who makes all the money. They already calculate how much you're gonna pay the fallen soldier's family, and then the defense contractor walk home with billions, which is strange, but that's how it is. Really. But anyway.
Thanks for the talk.
What story, right? On the top of this mountain here in Georgia, and if you ever come here, you will say that you've been here, and it's a beautiful place to shoot videos. I think it's beautiful because they have some meaning behind what took place here in these places. Yeah, so I love it. I love it. I love the whole storyline behind coming up to Kennesaw Mountain and be able to see all the people that made it up here. So you made it up, huh? Is it worth it? Did it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and this lady here. Yeah. So. So what's fascinating about the mountain?
Huh?
What's fascinating about the mountain?
About the mountain?
Yeah.
The birds? Oh, yeah, the birds.
It got a what?
Flying sideways.
A bird?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
I don't know
Oh,
what
he already gone.
like a falcon.
Oh, a falcon.
So
So
he's having fun with
you guys actually hike up here?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the most fabulous. I was driving up here, right? And I'm saying, wow, and that's all the people walking up here.
Oh, it's
I said, I want to know what I'm going to run into up there. And when I got up here, wow! A view of Atlanta, a view of the perimeter.
Have you done Stone Mountain?
Huh?
Have you done
Yeah,
Stone
I did Stone Mountain.
So you can see Stone Mountain.
And I get up there, and you know one thing I found out about Stone Mountain? It's just a big rock.
It's a big old rock.
A big rock in the middle of
so
a...
hot.
And in the middle of all, and beneath it is this body of water. The water comes down from it and
Yeah.
fill the ravine. But I'm trying to figure out, they have some flowers that we call yellow daisy,
Yellow
right?
daisies. Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, was it vegetation up there before? Or the rock just emerged from nowhere?
I kind of go with Jurassic Park on this one, and
Yeah.
nature finds a way.
Nature finds a
You
way.
know?
Okay, I got you. But it fascinated me as I went up there, and I didn't take no trolley. I walk up there because I like
Yeah.
I like to do that because it gave me the endurance.
Oh, yeah.
And I know I did it. And when I reflect back in my video, I'm happy to know that I say I did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So enjoy your day.
Yeah.
What's the dog name?
Rosie.
Rosie! All right, Rosie. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gone. Still recording. Rosie. Yeah, that's good. Beauty in the skin deep. So what am I looking at down there? What am I looking at?
I think just the city of Atlanta.
City of Atlanta?
Yeah.
What part? Downtown, Buckhead? Oh, that's Stone Mountain in the middle, right? Okay, we just talking about it. I didn't realize you can see Stone Mountain from here. I could imagine you can see Stone Mountain, see this place from Stone Mountain too. Right? Yeah, man. These beautiful ladies here. And this beautiful place. I see how you keep your girly figure. I see how you keep your girly figure. Coming up here every day, right?
No.
Huh? Oh, this is just your first excursion, right? I'm intrusive because I'm a photographer. You understand? So, what inspired you to come up here?
You made me.
Look at it. Look at it. No. I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, she made you? Your daughter? That's a good thing. That's a beautiful shot. What college you into? What college you go to?
I'm not in college.
Oh, you're in high school. Oh, you'll get this sooner or later, right? But that's a beautiful shot, I tell you, from a photographer perspective. Oh man, beautiful. All right, good shot. Okay, I guess mommy and daughter hanging out. Mommy and daughter time. And I'm capturing those moments here. You know, I'm glad I came though, because the rock formation alone is a beauty. If you didn't get anything else, you've been up here. The rock formation alone is the beauty of what you can find here in this area. You could imagine this here used to be vegetation, but in reality today it's just a big rock here in the hills. Big rock. I'm gonna have to change my battery, but this, I'm heading down. This is my beautiful shot of the city of Atlanta and all this attribute. And it happened to be Kennesaw National Park today I'm in. And I'm actually spearheading the So 20. My battery is about to go on me. I'm not sure if I'm recording this, but it's coming down the mountain from this area here, so it makes it beautiful. I can imagine the battle and it's a fall here in Kennesaw, really, depicting the sun finally comes out. I'm using my 20mm lens here, trying to capture the beautiful landmass with the beautiful apartment buildings in the distance here. How to incorporate the historical district of Kennesaw grounds and blend it together with the beauty here of these grounds. Like I said, if you're into historical perspective and you're into beautiful landscape, come on out and see this place. Yeah, Kennesaw historical sites here. Place to come and take pictures of. Shot with my GH2 20mm lens, 21.7 here on these grounds. It's a nice, interesting place to come and shoot them. A little coliseum here with the stairwell and people coming through it, so I'm gonna capture it in my video. Place here called Kennesaw National Park battlefield. Actually, right up there, the walk up there. So it's a great place to walk up. Using this particular hillside here in Georgia. So that's what I stopped here for. That beautiful colors. People really use this park, man. They love it. It's a nice place to walk. Nice afternoon stroll. Your significant other. Oh man, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Coming down from Lost Mountain, Kennesaw National Park battlefield here in Kennesaw. Yeah. Kennesaw National Park battlefield. Some people struggling, some people still want to do it. If you walk there, Battlefield National Park. Kennesaw National Park battlefield here on these particular grounds. Oh, they're beautiful grounds. I'm glad I came out today and had an opportunity to showcase what Kennesaw has to offer as far as its magnificent sights and the park and its surrounding area. This high contrast area will be something of significance to shoot in my video. So as I go out, I think through here, I'm trying to highlight what's here, but it's a national park. The heat goes up here on this hill, so. That's what the grounds look like. I'm not sure where you come up to. I guess that's a walkway. You gotta head back this way. I don't know if I can have a talk with one of these gentlemen in the park, but it'll be nice to have a conversation. This guy. Who was it? Facility manager here? You?
No, now?
Yeah.
Yeah, me, yeah.
You?
Yes.
Congratulations, man. You know, I asked a guy who's a facility manager, because when I go to the parks, right, I'm impressed because it takes us a while for us to become facility manager and to become superintendent. And when I run into the ethnicity that I know of myself, it's a facility manager. Just like when I went over to work for the Navy, and I saw all these young brothers and sisters officer. And when I was there as a Navy guy, it wasn't no such thing. And now, so you know Francis Peltier?
Who's that?
Francis Peltier.
No.
He's in the regional office. He retired. Who's it?
Francis, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Francis Peltier, man.
You know,
Yeah.
so at Martin Luther King right now, right?
Yeah.
At Martin Luther King right now, right?
Yeah.
The guy used to be the facility manager here.
Yeah.
He's that Martin Luther King.
What's his name?
Carlos Hurston.
Hurston.
Yeah, he's a brother, right?
Yeah.
And then down there, there's a interpretation ranger. Her name is Celine Daniel. She is from St. John because during the hurricane.
What's her name?
Celine Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah. Daniel's from St. John.
During the hurricane.
Yeah.
When I think what's the hurricane name again? A few years ago, so they were displaced. So what happened?
Oh, you're talking about Alma Marie.
Maria, yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
She was displaced, so she works at Malou.
What was her name again?
Her name?
First name.
Celine.
And her father, maybe her is Ina Daniel her mother? Her father. Her father is
I don't remember. I don't know her father name, but yeah. So you have in Christian. So for St. John. So who came up here? Celine and I forget the other.
You know.
Chastity.
Yeah.
So
what about a ranger girl? Kishma.
Oh, Kishma is a law enforcement. She was a law enforcement officer.
Yeah.
Yeah. She left the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, she been left.
She left an island?
No, yeah, I think she retired or something.
No, you know who when I went back there about 3 months ago, right? Smitty became the chief ranger. His brother, Smith, became the chief ranger.
Ludwig Smith.
Yeah,
Ludwig
the chief
Smith.
ranger.
So Ludwig.
Yeah, yeah.
He's Ludwig and I'm Ladrick.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm gonna give you. I'm happy to meet you. Right, my name is Leon Valak. What's your name?
Ladrick.
Ludwig.
Ladrick.
What's your last name?
Downey.
Downing.
Yes, Downey. Downie.
Yeah, that's my in-law last name in Illinois, right?
Oh, really?
But I'm gonna tell you what's unique about it, right? When I first started out in the park in the 80s, right? When I used to go to this facility manager meeting, right? Man, I would say, is this two world?
Yes, it is.
It's the two world. And I'm in it, and I said to myself,
And the only reason why he was there because he was in the Virgin Islands. Because
yeah. But I used to go to all this training, right? And the concept, I said to myself, what's going on here? And every time I talk to the people that I ran into, they will say to me, look here, the system is stacked against you, right?
Yes, it is.
But here's what I said. Did you get up and bat?
That's
You understand? You know what I'm saying? Did you find out what you need to get where you want to go?
Hey, give me 1 second. Let me.
Okay, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm so happy to meet his brother here, man. National Park System. This is unique, man. A unique opportunity to meet the facility manager here in the national park. Yeah. And I have to take a picture of him, man, with me and him. I have to.
Ladrick
Downey,
current facility
right here
manager.
in current facility manager here, right here in Kennesaw Mountain. Hey man, who do your condition assessment?
Right now we have a network personnel right now.
No,
doing all
but
that.
man, I used to do it all, man.
Really?
I made all the, you know, I did all those hats, right?
Really?
And when I left, right? When I left, I made so much money. I brought in so much money for the park. I had so many hats, right? I had the asset manager, had a property manager, had a safety officer. I
You
had
made all those hats?
all of them, right? Because my supervisor keep pointing these things at me, right?
Yes.
And I kept accepting them because I believe in time management.
But you know the Park Service though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Park Service is like, once they realize you will get the job done,
Yeah.
you're going to be the person.
Yeah.
You could have this
Yeah.
person over there
Yeah.
not doing anything, but this person overloaded, but this person will
Right.
always get the work because you trust that person will get the work done.
That's correct. And what's unique about it is that when I left, right, they had to bring in somebody else
Yes.
to do my condition
Other things.
assessment.
And that's wrong. Yes.
And that, you know, I did the engineering, I did the specifications.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like,
Did
I
you
used
press the
to-
red button? Okay.
It's like you do. I was doing all of it. I know y'all are people, different people doing my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But you know what I like about it is because it gives me the sense of ownership. I know everything what's going on. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'm gonna give credit to my former employee, Francis Peltier, right? One of the most beautiful national park headquarters building is sitting on the island of St. John, right? And Francis Peltier came down there in the 90s, right? And he actually said to himself, because he's an islander too, right? He said, I'm gonna get the money to rebuild and build this national park headquarters from St. Thomas to St. John. And he did some stuff that people don't like. He took all the hurricane fund that was supposed to rebuild some of the housing, and he poured it into the money, right?
got it.
But he built this beautiful building, and I happened to be the property, guess what? Project manager,
Oh, you was the project manager first?
and he was a superintendent. And so when I see that building, I said to myself, that's our legacy in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, so basically.
He got the funding, and guess what I did? I built it from scratch. And when he from St. John to when you ride in there, right? It's one of the most beautiful
So
building you
that's
can
a legacy,
see.
right? Okay, you could be
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
what the project manager. For
I
it.
can show it to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, hit it. Yeah, so I'm now right here in front of the National Park system here. Up in Kennesaw National Park battlefield. Happened to run into this brother who's a facility manager called Ludwig Downey of Jamaican descendants up in this park, and which is great. I love it. Anyway, I'm here winding down my stay here in the National Park system. Yeah, my whole concept here is that to capture the essence of what's in this park. And it's a brother managing this park here in Kennesaw National Park battlefield here. And so I'm capturing a moment of all these things here in this place here in National Park battlefield. Anyway, that's it. Here are the grounds. There's a field here and a building here that symbolize the park itself here. Yeah, here's the grounds of the park here. National Park, Kennesaw Battlefield. I'm out for the day, capturing this whole essence of the park and see what I can put in my documentary. Yeah, here's the grounds of this beautiful site called the National Park Battlefield here. I'm getting ready to head out, but I had to come in here and capture it and do justice to this place here and the grounds here, National Park Battlefield. Yeah, look at the nice clipping highlights. So, been a great day, a great opportunity to come out and shoot video. Yeah, it's been a great opportunity to shoot this video here and get a chance to meet some of my fellow employees that actually moved up the ranks like I did. He became the facility manager here in this particular area, so it's good to know I'm in these grounds and it's a black facility manager in these sites. Yeah, so what can I say? I'm here by one of these big ass cannon that fired a shot on this ground called Kennesaw Mountain Battlefield, and I'm actually participating in this video shoot of these grounds where some of these cannon here was used to destroy other human beings in a battle for Atlanta. Yeah, here's some of the grounds depicted here in this video. National Park Battlefield. It's interesting. Yep. Two men fought for these grounds. One of them was General T. Sherman. The other one was Johnson. Sherman defeated Johnson. He outflanked him on this ground. It said for the Union soldiers ordered to line up and march into battle here on June 27, 1864. These fields were a death trap. Confederate guns were only years away, and the Union soldiers advanced, starting into enemy fire, with only scattered pine tree to block the bullets, and the Union soldiers fell. So on this ground here was a fierce battle that was fought, and it say here that that a military historian said that General Sherman ordered of a linear frontal assault here stand up as one of the last of its kind. By 1864, faster, better aiming weapon had left this older style of fighting dangerously out of date. So that's true. Even so, the Union formal assault accomplished what General Sherman had been stubbornly pursuing for months, pushing the Confederates back to Atlanta. On they came, maintaining their line as precisely as if on division drill. Gapper canister and mine balls mowed them down like grain before the sickle. On, the gallop pressed forward, and regardless of the white gap which was being cut in their rank, until the front line was within a stone throw of the breastwork. So this ground here was of significance in that battle here in Georgia. This is a depiction of the two generals that fought the battle here, General Sherman and Johnson. Johnson was a Confederate general. General Sherman was an American Union general here in Kennesaw National Park battlefield. You see here, the grounds are sacred ground, I call them, because many men lost their life here in defending the cause here on these grounds. Yeah, this is a National Park battlefield here that I'm depicting here in my video. It's a quite an afternoon, but nice and breezy day to come out and shoot videos and being part of this landscape here in Georgia. We can't help it but imagine what the battle was like to be fought here on these grounds here in Georgia. Had to be a fierce battle that was fought here. Go ahead, man. Must be a battle for Atlanta was fought on these grounds, and I can imagine all the horror that took place here in those battles. So I'm here on these grounds here today, depicting what I saw here on these grounds. Remind me of National Park System here. Beautiful sights here, depicting the battle. Several battles was fought here on this ground here in Kennesaw National Park battlefield. It's called a campaign for Atlanta campaign here. This map here depicting Chattanooga, Western Atlantic Railroad, Delton, Rocky Ridge, Tennessee and North Carolina, Georgia, Addison, Adderville, Cassville, Altoona Mountain, Acworth, Bushy Mountain, Roswell, Marietta, Atlanta Railroad, and then even down into Jonesboro, Macon Western Railroad. That's where all this battle was fought. Snake Creek for Atlanta campaign here in Georgia. It's a nice depiction of what's transpired here. And this happened to be the gift shop like in the Virgin Island. They have their knick-knack and different things here. So I want to take this picture with the flag in the distance here, or as I wind down my trip here in Kennesaw at a national park facility here in Georgia. Yeah, National Park, Battlefield, here in Georgia. Heading out now, having a festive day here on these grounds. Yeah, heading out, having a festive day on these grounds here in Kennesaw National Park Battlefield here. I'm heading out for my day trip around this city here for National Park Battlefield here. I'm heading over the bridge here. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Called Kennesaw Star. Have some of the most fabulous houses here off of Church Street here. In Georgia. They line this street here called Willock Street here, Marietta, Georgia.